Anyways, today I came up to try and get me a fire started with a bow drill. I've never attempted it, never tried it. My uncle, who follows me on my channel, has been asking me to try start a fire with a bow drill, and I'm gonna give that a go today. See what I can do. And I got me a few pieces of chicken I'm gonna cook over the top of the fire. So, but right now I'm gonna see about this. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, I've got my flat board and my paracord. I just need to find me a piece of wood to make me a socket and a spindle, and find my piece that I'm going to use as a bow. And then I'm going to hike up to the top of the hill to where the bushcraft shelter is and build me a fire. If I'm successful. I've never attempted it before. If not, I'll just go to my regular ways. And yeah, anyways, I'm hearing some squirrels over on this hillside here. Quite a bit. And I may attempt to get me a squirrel and cook over the fire. And I'm about to attempt this, so we'll see how this goes. I take my toboggan off my ear so I can hear a little bit better. See if we can get a fire started with a bow drill and catch my own food today. See what we can do. Alright guys, I believe I found my bow for my bow drill here. I'm going to use this. It's about thumb thick. I think that's pretty good and solid there. It's got a nice perfect curve. Put my string. That right there should work perfectly. Use my little multi-tool here to cut this. Make it a little easier that way. I'm hoping this is strong enough. It's so cold though, I'm not sure. Right there should be perfect. Back and forth just like that. It's so cold. I think that's why that piece of wood broke so easily. It's just everything is frozen. Alright guys, I've got my spindle here. I just grabbed it off the tree. I'm going to carve it down a little bit. Put a point on one end, kind of round the other end off. And then my little socket's kind of rounded off on this side. Put my hand on it. I'm going to actually trim this up a little bit as well. Make it to where it all works out. So I'm going to get at that right now. Alright guys, I'm going to head up to the bushcraft shelter and finish working on this spindle and put the bow and stuff together and see if we can't get this fire started here. And I'm going to cook me some chicken, it looks like. No squirrels. So if I was actually in a survival situation, I guess I'd be starving. Because this ground is so frozen that when I walk on it, you can actually hear it crunching under my feet back in the cove where the creek flows, and it's really damp. So they could hear me coming from a mile away. But I'm cutting up here, the back side of the hill. Down there is the cabin. I'm gonna cut up here. We've got a little trail beat down where we walk back and forth to the shelter and to the cabin. So, all right, I'll be up there in just a minute. I may shape that up a little bit more, but there's that part. Alright, there's my spindle. Alright guys, I'm going to work on this socket some. I'm going to round it off a little bit more if I can. And it's nice and round, soft, pretty good grip there. I've got a little indention there for the spindle to sit in there, the pointed end to sit on. Now to work on the fireboard here. Just got to kind of decide on what side I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go up in this area here. It's a little thicker. I don't have the perfect piece of wood, and hopefully this works. It may be too soft, I'm not sure. But you live and you learn. But in a situation like this, if it was a survival situation, I might have to find out the hard way. Guys, I'm not really sure if I'm going to have much success with this or not. Alright, I'm just going to cut me a little groove around each end of my bow here, just for that paracord to kind of sit into, to kind of hold it that way when I'm going back and forth, it don't slip on me. And all that good old stiff. I think I want to leave just a little bitty bit of slack in it, just barely. This thing's just a little bit stretchy, just so I can wrap. Let's see how that works. Pretty good there. Roll it on down this way some. Perfect. Alright, oh, okay. Alright guys, I found this leaning here. I'm going to use this for my little spark tray. It's even got some old dried up pieces of, it's almost like paper basically. That right there should really help light. See if I can't break it. There we go. Set this camera down here real quick. Oh yeah. There we go. I'll crumble some of that up. I've got some of this old grass out of the field here, and I'm gonna take some limbs off of the lean-to here, some of the old pine needles and small limbs, and use that to kind of get the fire started a little bit. Now, let's see what we can do here. See if we can get this thing rocking and rolling so I can eat something. Some of that stuff up, lay down there on the bottom. Alright guys, I'm going to try to take some of these small little, tiny little pieces, almost like feathers here, off the tips of these pieces of grass. Lay it right down in there. Because this grass, it usually goes up in flames. See if you guys can see those small fibers there. Those small little fibers, I'm hoping that'll catch on. Alright guys, I'm ready to, if I get this going, some ambers, if I get that burning, I'll be able to transfer it over to this. I'm gonna drop another little pile of dry dead grass on it, and then I'm gonna go with my smaller timber and then my bigger kindling, and then I'll go with my regular firewood. So, if we can get it going, get some little coals and amber there, then yeah, we'll be good to go. Oh, don't you do that to me now. No ambers. Attempt 2. Nothing. Oh, that was so close. Alright guys, I'm going to save this. I'm going to burn this. And I'm going to get my ferro rod because I failed this time. Next time I'm going to make sure I got me a piece that is nice and dry. And that way next time I'll be successful. And it's definitely not from a lack of effort. A lack of effort. I just couldn't do it this time. So let me get a fire started and give me some. I've never tried it really like this before. I just bought some chicken from the grocery store. Already pre-seasoned. Chipotle. But we'll see how it turns out. Everything's really damp and wet and cold up here too, so it's been kind of hard to get a fire started and stuff. And this wood is really smoky and just damp. I gotta try not to burn it. Which is gonna happen if I'm not careful. Alright guys, I think my chicken is about done. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna hike back down to the cabin. And I believe I'm gonna call it a day. It was fun. And I didn't get the bow drill fire going, but hey, I'm still gonna get me some good chicken. And I got to spend some time outside, and it's all still always fun regardless. So yeah, I'm about to eat this chicken and enjoy the heck out of it because I am starving. Oh man, it's so hot too. Woo! Oh yeah. That is amazing. The sun is setting over the hillside here, and the owls are starting to get like shady over on the hillside. Those owls are going crazy. That's one thing I love about up here. Hearing all the animals and stuff, the nature. Birds, squirrels, woodpeckers, owls, the deer. Pretty incredible. It's getting colder too. Let those bigger pieces of chicken cook. Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy it. Hike back down and get out of here. That's pretty good seasoning. Just let that sit over there while I eat the rest of this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I couldn't get the bow drill fire started. I attempted it. I really thought I was going to be able to do it too. But I will next time. It's all a learning experience, you know. I'm no expert, by no means, not even close, but I enjoy coming out here and doing things like this, you know. I enjoy getting away from the city and coming up to our property and our land and our cabin and just trying to learn these types of things. So, like I said, if I was trying to survive, I would probably starve, but luckily I'm not. So, but guys, thanks for watching Off Grid Cabin, Hatcher's Cove. Tune in again next time.